Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything Podcast, and in this episode I'll be recapping Zygon Century Infiltration 1935 at the Miracle of Pendour Cove. If you haven't checked out my recap of episode 1 from the box set, go and check out yesterday's episode. Now, before I get into the recap for this episode, obviously I've just mentioned I've done episode 1 yesterday and I'll be doing episode 3 tomorrow. Now this episode is... this is not nice. As in, it made my stomach turn. It's uncomfortable. It's like bonkers. Like, it's just, it does make you think about a lot of stuff. So I just want to play as that. It did, because I think for this episode I didn't listen to it all in one go, and I kind of was dreading listening. But I knew, spoiler alert, in the third episode the second Doctor appeared. So I wanted to get to that episode. But this episode, it was just like, this is too dark for me. Like, here's an example. So I started watching The Penguin and I had to stop at some point because it was just no, this is too dark for me. So I tend to watch, and you probably have noticed with some of the stuff, it seems to be a lot more upbeat and not as dark. So I just want to say that as a disclaimer. So without further ado, here's my recap of Zygon Century Infiltration 1935 at the Miracle of Pendour Cove. A storm is mentioned. Someone knows somebody else called Freddy. We then have the theme tune. A captain asks his colleagues to keep the ship afloat. Someone stands up to the captain. The captain threatens Calroos. Freddy sees something in the ocean. Freddy wakes up. Freddy was having a nightmare. Freddy apologises. The captain mentions Griffin. Freddy mentions Logan. The captain insults Freddy. The captain mentions grief. The captain reminds Freddy how much money he still owes. The captain yells at Freddy. The crew sing a song. Freddy calls out, believing he has seen or heard something. This being communicates with Freddy. Freddy introduces this being to a drink. Freddy questions this being. Freddy volunteers to get this being some dry clothes. Freddy mentions his wife. This being works out that Freddy's wife is dead. This being apologises. Freddy names some islands. The being apologises. The being asks Freddy to name her. Freddy mentions mermaids. Freddy names the being Vavoran. Freddy and Vavoran eat. Freddy compliments Vavoran. Freddy wants Vavoran to stay on the ship. Vavoran agrees. Freddy sings. Vavoran compliments Freddy's voice. Vavoran asks Freddy to continue singing. Freddy explains the meaning of this song. Vavoran shows Freddy something. Freddy mentions magic. Vavoran attempts to explain a sound. Vavoran goes to her room. Vavoran gets emotional. Freddy checks in on Vavoran. A Zygon communicates with Vavoran. Vavoran makes Freddy breakfast. Freddy insults Vavoran's cooking. The captain catches Freddy and Vavoran. Freddy apologises. The captain mentions Freddy's wife. The captain insults Vavoran. The captain threatens Freddy. Vavoran convinces the captain to leave. Vavoran mentions books. Vavoran mentions her memory loss. Freddy mentions the Bible, actresses and films. Vavoran finds a photo of Freddy's wife. Vavoran asks Freddy to sing to her. Freddy agrees. Freddy and Vavoran hear a noise. Freddy and Vavoran... let me try it again. Freddy asks Vavoran to leave him alone. Freddy says goodnight to Vavoran. Freddy attempts to explain himself. Vavoran shapeshifts into Freddy's wife. Vavoran sees this as a gift to Freddy. Vavoran says good morning to Freddy. Freddy offers Vavoran some tea. Freddy reveals his opinion on Vavoran's gift. Freddy tells Vavoran what he has to do today. Someone is attempting to sell something to Vavoran. Vavoran declines. Vavoran asks this person to leave. Freddy calls out for Vavoran. Freddy compliments Vavoran's cooking. Vavoran asks Freddy to kiss her. Freddy suggests a trip. Freddy suggests a trip. Vavorin agrees. Freddy celebrates. Freddy and Vavorin eat some chips. Vavorin and Freddy enter a cinema. Vavorin recognises Freddy's wife. Vavorin calls out for Freddy's wife. Vavorin communicates with Freddy's wife. Freddy's wife warns Vavorin of Freddy. Freddy's wife apologises. Freddy hurts Vavorin. Freddy questions Vavorin. Freddy gets himself something to drink. Vavorin confronts Freddy on his lies. Freddy smashes a glass. Freddy threatens Vavorin. Vavorin agrees to shapeshift into Freddy's wife. Freddy asks Vavorin about changing her voice. Freddy snaps at Vavorin. Freddy expresses his disgust. Freddy yells at Vavorin. Freddy thanks Vavorin. The captain expresses his disappointment in Freddy. Freddy attempts to defend himself. Freddy remembers something the captain did to him. Vavorin pleads with Freddy not to hurt them. A man reintroduces himself. This man volunteers to help Vavorin. Vavorin believes that she is helpless. Vavorin attempts to reassure Freddy. Freddy suggests that Vavorin should stay inside. Freddy asks Vavorin what she will be cooking. Freddy instructs Vavorin to change her outfit. Vavorin gets emotional. Vavorin admits to making a wrong decision. Zygon reassures Vavorin. Freddy mentions spies. Vavorin reveals herself as a Zygon. Vavorin notices Freddy's fear. Vavorin explains why she chose to act human. The captain knocks on Freddy's door. Vavorin says goodbye to Freddy. Vavorin shapeshifts into Freddy. Freddy fills in the captain. Vavorin escapes. Vavorin plans on returning home. The man reveals his true identity. This man updates Vavorin. Archie arrests Vavorin. Archie insults the Zygons and Vavorin begs for her freedom. That is my recap of Zygon Century Infiltration. 1935, I think, is the Miracle of Pendour Cove. Now, you can see there, it is quite dark. I tried my best to kind of not allude to some of it, because it was really, like, it's not nice stuff. But yes, in tomorrow's episode, we're on to the final story, 1957 Double Agent. Here's the trailer for Zygon Century Infiltration.
I am here, yet I grow weary of your stale invocations. Edith! Edith, let me in!
From Big Finish Productions.
I saw the creatures. A group of them. Like a hive.
The worlds of Doctor Who. Zygon Century. Infiltration.
Who are you? Who speaks through this girl?
This is the island which will change the world.
Where better to head at such an hour than to the very eye of the storm?
I saw you before. In the boat. And you saw me too.
I hope you've not come to tempt me away.
I want to show you something.
It's magic. You're magic.
These are murky waters, Caldwell. Grey area of intelligence. Third-rate equipment for a third-rate spy.
Hello. I couldn't help overhearing...
Stay where you are.
Oh, my giddy aunt. No need to point that thing at me, is there?
These people, whatever they are, call themselves the Zygons.
For all your intelligence, you know nothing!
And it occurs to me that I finally understand what the ideal form of evil might be.
In the name of God, there's two of you!
It would be evil that when it arrives is welcomed with open arms. Evil that does not go about the world in disguise, but rather which shows its true face and is ushered over the threshold by the innocent.
In time, the world becomes the island. The island becomes the world. In time, you won't be able to tell where the world begins and the island ends.
No. Ah!
For wars are won by those who listen.
Big Finish.
For the love of stories.
That was the trailer for Zygon Century Infiltration, which I have showed you because in tomorrow's episode I'll be recapping the third and final story in Zygon Century Infiltration, titled Double Agent, which features Michael Troughton, the Second Doctor, a nice karma, lighter story. But yes, back to the episode. Let me know what you thought of Zygon Century Infiltration 1935, The Miracle of Pendour Cove if you listened to it, my recap if you didn't, give me thoughts on both of those in the comments below as well. With anything else you want to cover on the channel, you want me to cover on the channel, such as any previews or recaps, put those in the comments below as well. Remember, you can also like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode for my recap of Zygon Century, Infiltration 1957, Double Agent. Goodbye.